In the heart of the English countryside, where cobblestone paths wound their way through an ancient village and mist often rolled over the meadows at dawn, there lived a boy named Edward. His life was not one of comfort or luxury. Edward's shoes were so worn that his toes peeked out through the broken leather. His school satchel was patched with thread barely holding together, and many nights he went to bed with nothing but hunger in his stomach. To most villagers, he was just another poor boy with nothing to his name. But what no one could see, what no eye could measure, was the fire of a dream burning quietly within him. Edward longed to rise beyond his circumstances. He did not just want to survive another day, he wanted to change his destiny and lift his family from the weight of poverty. Yet, every time he spoke of his dreams, laughter echoed around him. "How can a boy with empty pockets dream of something so big?" they scoffed. "Be realistic. Think only of earning your bread for tomorrow." Their words stung, but deep in his heart, Edward knew his future was not chained to his present. One evening, heavy with sadness, Edward sat by the quiet river that ran past the village, its waters glistening in the twilight. An old wise teacher named Master Rowan noticed him and asked gently, "Why do you look so troubled, my child?" With tears close to his eyes, Edward confessed, "Everyone says I can do nothing great because I am poor. They tell me my dreams are too big for someone like me." Master Rowan smiled kindly and handed him a small mirror. "Look into this mirror," he said. "What do you see?" Edward replied. "I see myself." Rowan leaned closer and asked, "Do you see the pain in your eyes?" Slowly, Edward nodded. "Now look deeper," Rowan urged. "Can you see the fire hidden behind that pain?" Edward gazed again, and this time, beyond the tired face of a poor boy, he saw a spark staring back at him, something fierce, alive, and unyielding. Rowan's voice grew firm yet warm. "That fire is your belief. Most people smother it with fear and doubt, but if you guard it, if you feed it with courage and discipline, it will guide you through the darkest of nights. Remember, the world will try to cover your mirror with dust. People will say you are not enough. Your duty is to wipe that dust away every single day with your actions until the truth of who you are shines clearly before you." Those words sank deep into Edward's heart. From that day, he lived by them. He read every book he could borrow, practiced writing with determination, learned from every failure, and refused to aim merely for passing grades. He dreamed instead of transforming his family's life. It was never easy. His mother was frail and often needed medicine they could not afford. His father, an aging farmer, worked from dawn to dusk in the fields, yet came home with little to show. Edward felt the weight of responsibility pressing upon him. Each morning he attended school. Each evening he worked at a tea stall, washing cups and serving customers. On weekends, he apprenticed with a village mechanic, absorbing every skill he could. And late into the night, when the rest of the village slept, Edward studied under the dim glow of a flickering lamp. He sacrificed sleep, comfort, even meals, but he never abandoned his vision. The mirror, the lesson, and the dream remained his constant companions. Years rolled by. Edward, once the boy mocked for his empty pockets, began to carve out a new path. He started with a small repair service in the corner of the village, mending simple devices. With patience and thrift, he saved every coin. Eventually, he opened a tiny shop selling electrical goods. He treated each customer with respect, worked harder than anyone else, and reinvested every penny he earned. His dedication bore fruit. From one shop, he grew to 3. Then, he launched his own brand of accessories. The same villagers who once laughed at him now stood in line, waiting for the chance to work under his guidance. His mother received proper medical care, and his father no longer had to break his back in the fields. One afternoon, Master Rowan visited his thriving establishment. Edward welcomed him with deep respect. Rowan smiled knowingly and said, "Do you see, Edward? The world tries to make poor boys think small, but those who dare to think big, who protect the fire in their hearts, rewrite their story. You are living proof that dreams are not measured by the coins in your pocket, but by the vision you dare to hold in your soul." And so Edward's
Edward,
life
I'm
became a
so proud of
testament, a
what you've
shining
become.
reminder that greatness does not ask where you
Thank you,
begin,
Edward.
but how fiercely you believe, how tirelessly you act, and how courageously you protect the dream within you. Dear friend, if you feel even the faintest spark of hope
It
in your
seems
heart
you have
today,
found your
do
true
not let it
calling.
flicker out. Share this story with someone who doubts themselves, someone who needs a
You
reminder
have
that
truly
empty
become a
pockets
man
do
of
not mean an
remarkable
empty
strength
future.
and wisdom, Edward.
Remember, the next chapter of
You
your
have truly
success
built
begins
something
not
remarkable,
tomorrow, not
Edward.
someday, but the very moment you dare to think big. Start today.